I'm literally gonna like point of view go through these bins and we are gonna find out together exactly what I bought for $350.
Hello you guys and welcome back. If you're new here, this is a channel all about reselling online. I buy things from yard sales and garage sales and I flip them online for a profit. Usually I take you guys along with me to yard sales via GoPro so you can see what I'm buying kind of in real time. However, today's gonna be just a little bit different. This is kind of like part 3 of a yard sale saga, if you like. If you missed part 1 and 2, I will go ahead and link them right here and down below in the description as well. Basically, I stumbled upon a yard sale one day that was the best yard sale I've ever been to, and to this day I stand by that. It was full of collectibles, basically. All kinds of sort of like unusual items. We're talking anime, obscure Disney items, some vintage clothing, all kinds of really cool stuff. It was literally the most fun I think I've ever had at a yard sale, and I bought all sorts when I was there, and then what I did afterwards is I actually put a Christmas card in their mailbox. Yeah, I know, that sounds weird, but I did, and I let them know basically if they ever wanted to sell any more of that kind of stuff, or if they had any yard sale leftovers from that day and they were interested in selling them on, that I would be interested in buying. What do you know, she gave me a phone call just a couple of days later and I went over, and after 3 carloads I bought out everything that they had left from those yard sales. Okay, fast forward to today when I get a text from that very same lady saying that her daughter, who by the way was the owner of all of the really cool collectibles and obscure wonderful items, apparently the girl is getting ready to move out and she wanted to see if I was interested in buying a bunch of her stuff that she was clearing out, which of course, yes, absolutely. We texted back and forth a little bit. She sent me a few photographs of some of the stuff that she had, but overall I was really going in like pretty much blind, and we settled on a price of about $350. She knows I'm a reseller. It's not a surprise or anything. She just doesn't want to have to sell it all individually. She wanted to sell it as a huge lot. Just side note. I rocked up there. We filled the car to the rafters. My poor children were stuck in the back seat underneath all kinds of weird and wonderful things. And now I am here in my garage getting ready to show you guys exactly what I bought. Okay, without further ado, let's check it out.
All right, so this is everything. Like I said, this is about $350 worth of stuff that I bought. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full totes and then a few extra things that kind of overflowed. I have not been through these items any more than to just literally like move them into these totes so that I could kind of shuffle them around my garage and stuff when I needed to. But I haven't looked stuff up. So what I'm going to do with this, I can already tell, if I haven't mentioned it already, that this is pretty much going to be a 2-parter video just because there is so much stuff to go through. I'm literally gonna like point of view go through these bins and we are gonna find out together exactly what I bought for $350. And what I'll try and do is put some comps up on the screen so that we can all sort of learn a little bit about what everything may potentially be worth when it comes to reselling it. All right, so let's just get stuck in. What else can we do? So here we go. We have 1, 2, 3 boxes here for James and the Giant Peach. It says collection doll, so let's open them up and see what we have. Okay, so the first one is the grasshopper. So here he is. There's a figure. Yeah, he looks to be in good condition and stuff. He's not like strapped in, I guess, like he would have been if he was new in box, but he still looks to be, as far as I can tell, complete. Okay, next one is the centipede. So it looks like his jacket is off maybe, but it is still there and present. Again, he is not strapped into the box, but he does look to be potentially complete or whatever as well. These are huge dolls, by the way. Like for reference, this is my hand, so he's a big guy. All right, let's get this out of the way real quick. She did tell me that this was like the spikes have come off, as you can see, and they are actually floating around inside, or at least a couple of them are. I am not sure if this is going to be worth me taking the time to fix it, or if this one will just go ahead and be a redonation because of the damage. All right, and then the very huge James and the Giant Peach box. Oh, okay, so these are like plush versions. So I guess we have James, we have the centipede again, and the grasshopper as well. Again, these are absolutely huge. I'm actually really excited to look these up and see if they're worth anything. They're definitely not stuff that I have seen before while out yard sailing. Okay, so now those are out of the way, we're just going to get stuck into these boxes. I'm literally going to dig through real time and we're just going to see what we have. So we have a backpack, EIN. It looks kind of like a corgi. I don't know anything about this, but it looks to be in really good condition, so we'll look that up. We have a Toy Story 4, I guess, since it has 4-key backpack. Again, looks to be in really nice condition. I wonder if it's Disney Store.
Yep, this one is actually Disney Store as well, so that will probably go in its favor. Okay, we have another bag here. This is by Killstar. I actually only learned about this brand from buying from these people's yard sales. So I'm actually kind of excited because this is one of the brands that did really well for me. I sold quite a few different Killstar pieces from there. So this is a pink backpack in the shape of a coffin. Okay, we have this little black backpack, Hushabomb. I'm not familiar with this cartoon, but I'm sure that I can figure it out. We have a little plush here. Oh, he has his tag still attached. I love the new with tag stuff. So he's from Final Fantasy. So that should be pretty easy to figure out what his comps are as well. This is literally a case of just like digging in, by the way. Okay, so we have Coraline and we have a little set of figures. Unfortunately, there's some damage to the box like you can see, but otherwise they're all there or whatever it looks to be. So we'll have to look those up and see what they're doing. Is this Kiki's delivery service again? I'm not sure, but it is like a little two-sided, just like mini, I guess, not really a wristlet, just like a mini purse, really. Okay, another plush. Unfamiliar. Here is the tag. I'm gonna have to figure out who the character is, but again, these are the type of things that I bought the last time that were doing really well because they're just super obscure half the time, and there's not a lot of them listed, and that ends up bumping that price right up. Okay, we have a cat, I guess from Alice in Wonderland, like the live action one. Whoever this guy is, we have another tag attached, which is cool. Pokey Doll, Sork. I'm not familiar, but we'll check him out. Oh, I recognize this. Magic School Bus. This is true vintage. Liz the Lizard, so they might need a little bit of a clean, but who knows, maybe that's doing okay. Little nostalgia there. Okay, so Kiki's delivery service, right? I think so. It looks like we have a coin bank here. We have another little purse. I'm not too sure what this would be used for. I'm guessing it's something to do with like makeup or nails or whatever, but it's called Kitty Acrylics. And it's obviously like a little storage compartment. We have BioShock 2. Okay, it looks like we have a pen, Sinclair Solutions. I haven't played the game, so I'm not familiar, but that's a cool looking pen, so we'll have to look that up. All right, another new with tags plush, National Hockey League, whoever this little dude is, Gritty. Anyway, still has all the tags attached and whatnot. Oh, and he's a squishable. So they, sometimes if you find the rare ones, they can do really, really well. So there's, you know, a decent chance that he might be worth something. Even if it's just 10 to 15 bucks, I'd be happy. All right, we have a giant Disney Store Stitch. There's a little tag right there. He's super fluffy and he's really, really big. So we'll have to look him up. And I don't know how to, there's so many Stitch dolls online. I don't know exactly how to sort of differentiate him, but I'm guessing just fluffy will be a keyword that I look for, and maybe his I'll measure him and see how tall he is, and that should help me narrow him down as well. All right, we have a bunch of like Sailor Moon and things like that, and I guess some anime here. I'm going to try and lot it up into like series and things like that. Here's like the Sailor Moon and stuff. There's a bunch of different ones, so I'll have to do a little bit of research and see what they're for, but I'm sure in a lot they would still sell pretty well. I have a little, what's this, 2017 Sum Sums in the box. I will be very surprised if they have any worth at all, but I'll double check. Have a little yokai watch, little figurine guy, new in the box as well. That kind of stuff can do pretty well around sort of like Christmas time. Okay, it looks like we have some towels here, like tea towels. Again, it looks like Kiki's delivery service, I think. So we've got these cute little guys. And then this one still has the tag on it. It's like a little embroidered version. I guess more like a bathroom towel potentially. Okay, we have this pug guy who also is a squishable, so I'll have to look him up and see how he's doing, if there's many of him listed. All right, and then we have all kinds of like bits and pieces. I think we have everything from like McDonald's toys to little figures. I'm not too sure. I might just dump this out and we'll just like take a look through. There is a lot to take in here, you guys, I tell you what. All right, so we're just gonna kind of like pour through this, I think. So we got some Disney figures. I guess that's like a little Adventure Time crochet guy. We have My Little Pony. That looks to be from 2002. I don't know if that has any value, if that's not old enough. Strawberry Shortcake. These guys, I'm going to have to figure out what series that's for, but I see a few of them floating around in here. Some Wreck-It Ralph characters. Okay, we got some little like trading cards and stuff. I'm not familiar with them, but I will pass them to my husband most likely and let him take a closer look and decide what those are worth, if anything.
Little Disney figurine from 2005. There's not a whole lot in here that's like necessarily catching my eye. I'm not sure what this is from as well, but I will definitely have to do a little bit of research with a newer tag plush and just make sure I'm not overlooking anything, because I almost overlooked a bunch of stuff in the last one that I thought was just absolutely like had no value whatsoever. And I was really surprised when I went back in and checked my comps that actually it did have value, and I was really glad that I didn't just kind of, you know, put it straight in the donate pile. 1999. I don't know. Anybody have a clue on what this is from? Looks like it maybe does music or something like that with batteries in it. You have a bunch of these little figures as well that I'll have to look up. Looks like we might have a little bit of a set or something. Lots and lots of like little anime style pieces. Oh, this guy lost his head. Oh, that might be it. I'm not sure. Looks like some playing cards, like a deck of playing cards. I'm not sure exactly what those characters are, but again, I'll have to try and figure that out. We've got another little flip thing. This one's from 2014. Again, I'm not familiar, but I will try and figure it out. Google like reverse image search or whatever is my friend. All right, let's keep looking. So we have a couple more bits and pieces floating in here. We have a Monster High doll. I think her hand is over here. So might have to help her out with that a little bit. Got a little wallet here. Oh, Emily Strange. I sold some of that from the last yard sale of theirs that I grabbed stuff at, and it did really well because it's kind of rare and hard to find over here now. So that might do well too. All right, let's like dive into another box, shall we? So we have a hat by Killstar again, just like a black, I don't even know what kind of hat I would call that necessarily. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. We have backpacks, so I'm guessing Plants vs. Zombies potentially. We have a Hank from Finding Dory backpack. That's actually really fun. I wonder if that's Disney Store too. Yep, Disney Store too. Actually, that's kind of a common theme here. A lot of the things that I had bought from her throughout the different times that I've purchased things from them have been like actually straight from the Disney Store and stuff. So they've been really good quality, and that kind of helped to the resale value as well. Okay, I don't know what this one is. Maybe it has a brand inside, I'm not sure, but a little cat backpack. We have Slappy from Goosebumps, a mask. This is cool. So I noticed this when I was unpacking it. This is like hand done. This is a custom piece on this backpack of Nosferatu. I absolutely love it. It's so cool. So I think that I can get some money from that. I'll be really honest. Like someone will want a custom piece, especially around like Halloween Horror Nights and all that kind of stuff. We got a Haunted Mansion, Disney Parks, Dooney and Burke. It does have some wear, unfortunately, around the corners, which can be quite typical of these, but it's just like a little crossbody. We have another backpack, BMO, I think is what it is, Adventure Time. So another character backpack. We have this super cute Pikachu backpack. How cool is that? Like super retro, 90s neon, all that good stuff. All right, there's more to see. So a Tangled rolling backpack. This thing is really huge. I imagine that's from the Disney Store as well. Okay, we have Kingdom Hearts Disney Loungefly, another bag. So this looks like it's sort of a one strap in the Kingdom Hearts key design. Loungefly can do really well, just depends exactly how sort of sought after it is. Another Myth bag. I sold one of theirs already that I bought from them that was a different sort of theme or whatever. This one is Helsing. Okay, just another backpack. I don't know if that symbol means anything. If you know, please let me know. But a decent, sturdy backpack. Okay, it looks like we have a couple of giant Moomin plush. Ah, they're so cute. And they both appear to have their tags on still, which is kind of cool. Again, Moomins, they're getting more popular now, so you can find them in more places, but they can do really well online because they're a bit more obscure and they have quite the following. All right, we have a giant soft Dumbo plush. Looks like it is by TY, Sparkle Dumbo. Okay, I'll have to look him up. We have some high top sneakers here, which presumably are Harley Quinn. They're in good shape though. Oh, and then we have other Harley Quinn pieces as well. So we have a small backpack that has like the Bruce tag on it. That's cool with the caution tape handles or straps. And then we have the wallet as well to go with it, Birds of Prey. So I'll probably sell that as a set. Hey, what's this? Sonic Youth shoulder bag. Okay, and what is inside? Okay, more toys and bits and pieces. So let's dig in. Not sure who this guy is, I'm afraid. Okay, I'm not going to know who hardly of these people are. I'm sorry. But
Feel free to speak up if you know, otherwise I've got all kinds of research ahead of me. But I find it really fun, so I'm not going to complain. I don't know what these are, but there's a whole bunch of them. All right, let's do just a little bit more, and then I am going to take a break and turn this into 2 videos because it's just so much stuff. Okay, so this is a huge bag of wigs, it seems. So I'm thinking we are starting with Harley Quinn here because I'm seeing the blue and the pink and the pigtails. These may do well when it comes to like Halloween and stuff like that. We will see. A bunch of them as well still have their tags on. So, I mean, I don't think that there'll be any issue with me selling them, especially if they're new with tags. I'm going to have to go through, though, and figure out what on earth I have in terms of keywords and stuff. If I didn't mention it already, by the way, the girl that I bought all this stuff off of, she was like a semi-professional cosplayer, basically. So that's why she has so much like costumes and wigs and things like that, because she used them all for cosplaying. And I don't know a lot about it, but I've had the most fun trying to figure out like what all this stuff is. And yeah, this is the kind of haul that I absolutely enjoy. So yeah, we have more again with newer tags. So giant bag of wigs at the end of the day. Okay, this looks like a headpiece that she has made herself. I have absolutely no idea what this would be, so I may have to text her and ask. We have costume in here. It's looking kind of like Sailor Moon to me, but I'd have to take it all out, and looks like it's complete with wig as well. All right, let's do a couple more. So giant sloth head. Again, come Halloween, these things will sell. Brand new with tags. Giant, what's this, like a ram, goat, something that will likely sell as well. We have an attachable animal tail. Oh, this is heavy. So it's a lunchbox, but what is inside? Oh, a lot of trading cards inside. Oh my goodness me. Okay, well, my husband's gonna be busy is all I'm saying. He's the trading card guy in the family. All right, we have, do not go through the door. So Coraline, again, another lunchbox. Again, not sure what's inside. Oh, it comes with the actual like thermos as well. Okay, this looks like something inflatable. I am not entirely, some kind of unicorn or a narwhal. I'm not entirely sure. Probably not going to blow that up. I'm not going to lie. Little hat. Hopefully I can figure out what kind of character that is. It looks like we have some paws, some gloves. We have some kind of full body suit of a character. Again, this is where my work is cut out for me trying to figure out exactly which character. Same with this one. She definitely, she bought a lot of costumes, and she also did like upcycle and make some of her costumes as well. We have like long gloves and things like that. So there'll be sort of both types of things floating around in here, I'd imagine. And the last thing appears to be this giant like rat tail that's here that definitely needs a clean. I may clean it. I may just redonate that. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. Don't forget, this is a 2-parter. So make sure that you subscribe and click the bell notification so you can come back and see exactly what else was in the rest of those giant tote boxes. As always, if you enjoyed the video, then please think about giving it a thumbs up. All right, you guys, I will catch you the next one. Bye.